Mitrom and Bandhuvam, welcome to South Asia Maps, your education channel. At South Asia Maps, your presenter Dr. J. Reddy will bring you his knowledge to the audience in the form of icons, maps and graphs. The purpose is to impart the knowledge at a very deeper articulate level for the interested audience. Today we are talking about our fascinating region, Tamil Nadu, southern province of Bharat, Tamil Nadu series, part 4. Tamil Nadu natural boundaries. When we talk about the regions, mostly we talk about the administrative boundaries. Here, we put an emphasis on natural boundaries. Historically, it's the natural boundaries that mold the history and culture of the nations, the rivers, the mountains, the passes and so on, the Khyber Pass and so on, Patkai Pass, where the Ahoms came, the Khyber Pass, where the Islamic invaders came, and so on. So, understanding of the natural boundaries will give the audience a deeper understanding. And if you are new to our education channel South Asia Maps, where I have posted more than 340 or so, you can go and look at them, and from very diversified fields. For your convenience, organize them into 30 or so playlists, and they should fit to any of your interest of almost every audience. That is South Asia Maps J. Reddy without any space. That is the YouTube channel. Coming back to, this is our Tamil Nadu series, and this is the land of Alvars, the mighty Chola emperors, Rajesh Serfoji Bhonsle of Maratha kingdom of Tanjavuru, and great poet Subramanya Bharati. I have covered before the districts, sub-districts called taluks, part 1, 2 and 3. Today we are covering natural boundaries. Next we will compare the area of Tamil Nadu, 130,000 square kilometers, with other parts of India and so on. Then we will talk very deeply about the 11 physiographic regions. There are 11 here, we will talk later. Before that, I will give you a broader idea of those 11 geographic regions, physiographic regions, that will give you a deeper understanding of the Tamil Nadu province. And I am not a resident of Tamil Nadu, and very few days maybe I have just traveled through, so my accent may be very different. The pronunciation of names, that itself may be interesting if you are from Tamil Nadu, and if you are not from Deccan and from Uttar Bharat, that may be interesting too. And I have listed all the natural regions. You can stop them and look at them, and I will go over them in much detail. This is the natural boundaries. Natural boundaries of Tamil Nadu, and this is the sacred Kaveri river, our landmark. I have not shown the Vaigai river, other landmarks, I put the name. North of Kaveri, we have Baramahal region, the historic Baramahal, that is the Salem, Namakkal, Dharmapuri, Krishnagiri. Further north, we have Arcot region, Arakadu region. This is Chengalpattu, this is Chennapatnam, Madras. This is Pondicherry. This is the enclave of Puducherry, that is Karaikal, in the Thanjavur Delta. Whenever you see the delta, that is Thanjavur district. We are talking about the historic districts, not the modern times. There are 38 districts by 2022. I will be mostly concentrating on 10 historic districts. If you know, that will be give a very good idea. And so on. This is the south of Vaigai, the Vaigai, Madurai, Rameshwaram, Ramnathpuram or Ramnath area. Further south is Tirunelveli, Poligar or Palakkad region. This is Nanjil Nadu or Kanyakumari districts. So I will just read about the rivers so that and show you in different maps for you for easy understanding. And this is Arani river, Nagari river, Kortalayar river, Palar rivers, Ponnaiyar rivers, Melagiri ranges, Guttirayan mountains, Arkavati river, Kaveri river, and Hegenical falls, Stanley reservoir, the dams and forms Mettur dam, Bodamalai betta, Urugumalai. There are surrounding the Biligiri Rangan ranges, BRR, Moyar river, Bhavani river, Nilgiri mountains, Kunda mountains hills, Palakkad hills, historic famous Palakkad gap, and Gayatri river, Ponnani river, Bharata Puja river. That is the Nila river. Anamalai hills, this should be Palani. I misspelled it, but you remember. Neliampati Plateau, Elamalai, that should be a Periyar Plateau there. Nilamalai is Periyar, Elamalai Cardamom Hills. Agastya Malai range, Aramboli Pass in the Kanyakumari, that is non-TamilNadu. Aramboli Pass, and we have Triveni Sangam, Sindhu Sagar, Ganga Sagar, Hindu Mahasagar, and Gulf of Mannar, Palk Bay, and Ganga Sagar, Bay of Bengal. All those regions I will show you, and after this it will be very clear for the audience. I think this is the same thing here. And we have here, and I have put so that you can see, Arani river, northern part of Tamil Nadu, Arani river, and there is a Nagari river and Kortalayar river, that is the Satyamurthy dam is there. It's a Madras city, the Kuvam and Arayar are there. When you talk about the borders, they're not exact border, they may intersect to flow through. So this gives a broader idea, that overall concept you keep in mind. Even we can say Adayar river and Kuvam river, now they flow in the middle of Chennapatnam, that is Rajbhavan area, Gandhi Park and IIT and so on. They can be considered border because historically a lot of Telugu people lived there, and State Reorganization Act awarded this area, that is Tiruvallur area, to Tamil Nadu. So they are Tamil Nadu border. So just keep in mind. Then we have Palar river here, historic. Palar river comes here from the Kolar and Bangalore Plateau and goes here, the Vellore and Kanchipuram and Madurantakam regions are there. That's the Palar river, it comes to. Then the Ponnaiyar river also comes from the Dodapallapur, Chikkaballapur region, especially the Nandidurg area of Bangalore Plateau and goes, and south of Pondicherry it joins the Ganga Sagar. So Palar river and Ponnaiyar river. There are the mountains here in the Baramahal region, especially in the Krishnagiri region. There are Melagiris. There is a high peak more than 1,000 meters, that is Guttirayan ranges. Melagiri mountains, Guttirayan ranges. That is Melagiri. The Melagiri mountains are very different from Malayagiris that are present near Madurai region, especially in the Theni and Bodinayakanur, those areas. That is the Malayagiri mountains. This is the Melagiri mountains. Then we have the Kaveri river here, and Arkavati river joins here, the Kaveri coming from the Bangalore Plateau. South region we got a Palar river. There is a small Palar river. Remember the rivers, the same river will be having the different regions. The Palar river here, small river in the hilly region of this Urugumalai region. So Bodimala regions, this is close to the Chamarajanagar Kollegal region. Bodimalai and Urugumalai. That is the Biligiri Rangan mountain region, that is goes to south of Kollegal. Kollegal used to be part of Coimbatore district for a lot of years, and because it was Wadayar's territory, later Tipu usurped it, later British got it. So I have put it Biligiri Rangan and Urugumalai ranges. This is the Nilgiri. North of Nilgiri we have Moyar river, that is the border between the Nilgiris and the Mysore Plateau. South is you have the Bhavani river. There is a Kunda hills also south of Bhavani near Attipadi region. This is the Manarkad region of Palakkad district. So that means we have the Nilgiris and Kundas, and there is the Bhavani river here. And south of Bhavani river is the very big pass, 30 or 40 kilometers, Palakkad Pass. There is a Palakkad hills also, north of Palakkad Pass. Nilgiri hills, Kunda hills, and Attapadi valley, then Palakkad hills, then the Palakkad Pass or Palakkad Gap. Now this is a very well known Anamalai region, Anaimudi, around about 2695 meters or so, the highest peak. That is south of the Everest mountain, that is Nepal and Tibet frontier, that is 88, pretty close if you remember, 88 meters above mean sea level. That is the outskirts of the Anamalai region is called Nelliyampatti Plateau. The eastern offshoot is Palani. These are all joined together. There is the Anamalai mountains, Palani mountains, and Nelliyampatti valley. Elamalai, also called cardamom hills. Ilachi means like cardamom. And Periyar Plateau essentially. Offshoot is Varushnad mountains. Before this, Varushnad is close to Madurai region. And the valley is the Theni Valley or Khammam Valley or Gudalur Valley or Bodinayakanur and so on. So Anamalai, Palani, Nelliyampatti, Periyar Plateau. Then there is a famous Shenkota Gap and Tenkasi Gap that connects the Kollam region or Quillan region to Shenkota, Tenkasi, Tirunelveli, Palayankote. The railway line that was built by the Maharaja of Travancore around about, I think, 1925 inaugurated. That comes from Palayankote, Tirunelveli junction, then goes to Ambasamudram and Shenkota. Tenkasi junction, then Shenkota, then goes to the Shenkota and Tenkasi, that is the Mekarai Pass, and goes to Kottarakara and Killam. Then south of the pass is Agastyamalai, north of the pass is Elamalai, Agastyamalai regions, and of course this is the Kanyakumari. There is a pass called Aramboli Gap, Aramboli Pass, Shenkota Tenkasi Pass. Pass is a small area, the gap between the mountains, whereas the gap is very big, like 30-40 kilometers between the Anamalai and Palani here, Nelliyampatti and Palakkad hills. That is the Palakkad Gap, very different. So the southernmost part, Kanyakumari sacred city, and we have the Hindu Mahasagar here, and Ganga Sagar here, and Sindhu Sagar here. And this is this Sri Lanka will be there, Mannar Peninsula, Talai Mannar region will be there, and that is the Palk Strait. Strait is a small body of water between this Tanjavur Delta and that, and that is here. And the Palk Strait and Palk Bay and Mannar here, the Gulf of Mannar. And we can see these fascinating regions. And before that, you should be familiar with what we are talking. I have not overwhelmed you with 38 districts, so I made it very simple. 2 Arca districts surrounding the Chengalpat, that surrounds the urban district of Channapatnam, Madras. So 4 districts there, and Salem, that is the Baramahal region, the Delta district, Tanjavuru, Tanjore, Tiruchirappalli, Coimbatore, that is the Nilgiris, and also Kollegal at that time. Then southern region, Madurai and Virudhunagar, Ramnathpuram here, Tirunelveli, and Travancore Kingdom, that is the Kulasekara dynasty, Wayanad, we have the Kanyakumari district there. You can see the fascinating, we'll go to this map that will try to tell you. I just read out and I will show you where they are actually. This is the Pulicat Lake, the boundary between Telugu speaking people in the north and Tamil speaking people. This is the Chola Mandalam area, Coromandel area. This is the transition point in the Madras presidency. This is the Chennai, we have the Arani river here and Kottalayar river here, Nagari river, all those rivers will be coming here. The Palar river comes here, goes to the Vellore and goes to Kanchipuram near Madurantakam. It falls into the Ganga Sagar, Bay of Bengal. That is near Kalpakkam, this atomic power plant is there. So that is the Palar, it comes here. Then the Ponnaiyar, it comes from the Nandi Hills in the Bangalore Plateau. That cuts through. These are the Javadi Hills, these are the Elamalai Hills. Satanur Dam will be there, and these are the Gingee region, and goes to between Pondicherry and Kadalur, it falls into the ocean. That is the Ponnaiyar river. We can consider border Palar river here. And remember, this is the Kolar Plateau, this is the Bangalore Plateau, these are the eastern Ghats, Turpu Kanamalu. And because this is the Baramahal region, hilly region, lot of forts used to be there. This is the Melagiri region, and Gutti Royans will be here. This is the Melagiri Gutti Royan hills. This is the Biligiri Rangan mountains here. You see this Biligiri Rangan mountains, Kollegal will be here, Satyamanga will be here. You remember the Rajkumar, the famous thespian, Dr. Rajkumar is from Chamraj, and the bandit Veerappan caught him here, though the Satyamangalam here and Kulu, that region. And east, there is a small river called Palar that goes and falls into the Kaveri river. You can see the Kaveri river here, Hegenekal. Yeah, this is the Kaveri river. You can see the Kaveri river here, comes here, the Kaveri river. Near Salem, this is the Mettur Dam will be here, the Mettur. You can see the Mettur, the Palar river here. There are Urugumalai and Bodamalai, close to Palar river. This is the Palar river, this is the Biligiri Rangan. East side is Bodamalai, west side is Urugumalai. These are around more than 1500 meters or so. You have to keep in mind. Of course, this is the Mysore Plateau, around about 1000 meters above sea level. And this is the Moyar gash. Gash is like in the land, tectonic type of thing, a gap. Moyar river here, this is the Moyar river. This is the Mysore district and the Moyar river. South is the Bhavani river. They join near Bhavani Sagar. This is the Nilgiri hills. You can see Kunda. Just let me expand a little bit. And you can see the Kunda here. This is the Nilgiris, Udagamandalam, Kunda hills, and this is the Bhavani river. That means this is the Attapadi valley. And Kunda hills, Nilgiri hills, this is a knot that connects to Eastern Ghats and Sahyadri mountain, Western Ghats. This mountain is called Palakkad mountains. Bhavani river flows between the Palakkad hills and Kunda hills. And south of the Palakkad hills, you see the 30 or 40 kilometers gap. This is the Coimbatore, Tirupur-Coimbatore area. That will around about 300-350 meters or so. Seaboard here you can see this is the Malabar region, the historic Malabar region, and this will be the Palakkad regions, Malabar. This is the Calicut, Kozhikode, around about 5, 6, 7, 8 meters about mean sea level. This is 300 meters, Palakkad gap here. South of Palakkad gap is overlooked by the Palakkad hills. Gayatri river, Bharata Puja river later becomes Neela. They all flow from here in this region. This is the Anamalai here. This is the Neliyampati. Some part are present in the Peachy area of Thrissur district. This is the Neliyampati. This is the Anamalai. Famous. This is the Valaparai. You can see is Valaparai. That is the hill station actually in the Coimbatore district. So yeah, this is the Anamalai region. This is the Palani offshores. These are all joined together, conjoined, right? This is the Palani means Kodaikanal will be overlooking here. Dindigal will be here. Pollachi will be somewhere here. See, this is the Periyar Plateau. The famous Periyar river comes here, goes through, and joins in the Vembanad Lake. So this is the Periyar Plateau, also called Elamalai Cardamom Hills. That is two parts. Periyar Plateau. This is the Varushnad Hills. This is the Kambam Valley, Theni Valley. This is the Vaigai region. Madurai will be here. You can see the Madurai. This is the Sirimalai within that, and we look at. So this is the Periyar Plateau, Varushnad Lakes, the borders. Then we have Senkota, Tenkasi Gap. You can see Senkota here, and it goes to the. You can see Senkota Gap here. South of Senkota you have you can see Senkota or Tenkasi gaps. And south of it is called Agastyamalai or Pothigai hills. Agastyamalai, Pothigai. And further south you can see Aramboli. Sometimes it's a different Tamil name, right? So they spell it differently. It's called Aramboli. We lost it. Yeah, I think Aramboli. It's Arimoji. So the Tamilian name. little difficult to pronounce, but anyway, this is the Nadu, Nagarkoil, Kanyakumari, these areas. This is the Lakshadweep, this is the Sindhu Sagar area, and Lakshadweep area. This is the Gulf of Mannar, this is the Rameshwaram Peninsula, this is the Tanjavur Delta, this is the Palk Bay, this is the bay, and this is the strait, Palk Strait. This is the Manna Gulf. This is the Gulf, this is the bay. That is the difference between how deep it is and so on. So that is about the fascinating Tamil Nadu. We look the borders between the Pulicat Lake to Aramboli Kanyakumari region. And I don't want to burden you relaying the same things, just I will show you we have looked at about the border regions of Tamil Nadu from Chennapatnam, Pulicat Lake and all these regions and so on. And that is about the important presentation, that is the natural boundaries of Tamil Nadu, and hope this will put you in a proper perspective of this great land. And this is the part 4. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, and we'll see you in other next presentation. And if you like the presentations, and I really appreciate you subscribe the channel and consider it bringing to the notice of your friends. See you later in other presentations. Dr. J. Reddy.